Hey drummers, welcome to a video that's going to help you become a better drummer. Today what I want to talk about is the time signature. Now the time signature is something that gives a song, gives it its structure, gives it its beat, gives it its meter. Now the time signature is made up of two numbers, one on top of the other, kind of like in fraction form. The top number represents how many counts per measure. The bottom number represents what kind of note gets one count. Now the first time signature I want to take a look at today is 4/4 time. It's the most common time signature in Western music. So the top number is a 4, which represents how many counts per measure. So now we know we have 4 counts, 1, 2, 3, 4, in each measure. The bottom number, what kind of note gets one count? It's a 4. We come over here to the rhythm tree, we find the 4. 4 represents quarter notes. Now we know these are quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's take a look at another time signature, 3/4 time. Top number, how many counts per measure? 3. So now we know this time signature has 3 counts per measure. Bottom number is a 4. What kind of note gets one count? Go back to the rhythm tree. 4, it's quarter notes again. So each one of these notes is a quarter note. And it's counted 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and so on until the song ends or the time signature changes. Now the next time signature I want to take a look at is a little bit different. 6/8 time. Top number, how many counts per measure? 6. So now we know we have 6 counts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 per measure. Bottom number, what kind of note gets one count? It's an 8. We go to the rhythm tree, we find the 8, and it's eighth notes. So now we know these are eighth notes, and we bar them like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. Now I want to bring your attention to something. Every note can be subdivided into another note. We know that quarter notes can be divided into eighth notes. So going back to the 3/4, let's go ahead and subdivide these quarter notes into eighth notes. Now, how many eighth notes do we have in 3/4 time? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many eighth notes do we have in 6/8 time? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To me, this is where life begins in rhythms. We have two different time signatures that you can stuff the same amount of notes into, but they feel very different. So here's an example of what 3/4 sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Here's an example of what 6/8 feels like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now going back and forth between 3/4 and 6/8. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Six, 8, a little slower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there you have it. Two very different time signatures stuffing the same amount of beats into it, and they sound different depending on how you play it. That's where life begins with rhythms for me. Hey, if you made it this far into the video, you're just that much better of a drummer, and thanks for watching.